All right, we'll kick it into gear with her. We'll see what she's got to say this week. I don't know, man. More pep talk from the Blue Orb Goddess, though. We got to get her introduction song going. Get her all psyched out. Get her going. Get her on one. All right, here we go. Well, before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, I have a public service announcement to make. Wait, no, I don't. The blue frequencies are coming through. The blue frequencies. All right. Oh, good. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, bear with me here. We're having technical issues. It's all YouTube's fault. All right, here we go.
How do you say de groovy? How do you say de gorgeous? Ooh la 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 la. How do you say delight, 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 delight? We're going to dance. We're going to dance. We're going to dance and have some The chills that you spill on my back keep me filled with satisfaction when we're done. Satisfaction of what's to come. I couldn't ask for another. No, I couldn't ask for another. Your groove, I too deeply dig. No walls, only the bridge. My summer dish, my cricketesh wish. Sing it, baby. I couldn't ask. Just lovely and delicious. I couldn't ask for another. Something like this is for so yeah. Gotta tell you wanna know life for truly delightful. Life making it, doing it, especially at a show. Feeling kinda high like a Hendrix stage. Music makes motion moves like a maze. All inside of the heart, especially of the rhythm. Yeah, I wanna come on, blowing with electric eyes. You dip to the dive, baby, you'll realize. Baby, you'll see the funk is hotter. Baby, you'll see that rhythm is a key. Get with it, can't think quit it. Stomp on a stick when I hear funk. Blue playing pop pipe. Follow her to shoot, baby, just sing about.
Well, isn't it always with the Blue Orb Goddess? Yes, it's been a couple weeks. She took a couple weeks off, and we'll see what she's got to say now about everything. Yep, she's never short on words. So,
do you know how to say de groovy? Know how to say delight? I thought that you would. I am your Blue Orb Goddess of Pleiades. Dear souls, my sweet, sticky, delicious, tasty ones. Your Blue Orb Goddess sees you going down life's path, your ascension path. You are busy wanting to help others. You want to do your part. She just loves your eagerness and can't wait to feel that eagerness in you to have you in her. For her to be in you. For us to exchange keys to our candy, store your candy store, my candy store are. Human resonance, like Mother Gaia, has her own human resonance. Did you know you could ascend to being a star one day, dear ones, my sweet sticky ones? You might even be your own planet. And constellation, cosmos, universe, galaxy, everything. Your souls. Everything is a manifestation of creation. You are all cells of that creation, which is one. You are a cell in your reality right now. At full consciousness, you are that whole body is one, all of you, all of us, everything. There are many things that we see that you feel guided and obligated to do. You are there first and foremost to anchor the light, dear ones. My sweet, sticky, delicious ones to anchor in the light. To advance Mother Gaia to help her ascend into the crystalline candy store. Heart-shaped store that she's destined to become, dear ones. It's all about the collective and it's all about the shift. It's like I tell my sister, the Rainbow Orb Goddess, it's all about the blue, and it's all about you, the rainbow. Ha ha ha, but your Blue Orb Goddess digresses. Think of it as this, dear soul. You're like a butterfly before it's broken out of his cocoon. Forcing yourself out of that cocoon, the Blue Orb Goddess and the Pleiades girls, my sisters, we are tuned into your frequency. We turned into your frequency long ago. In fact, in the late 1970s, your time, if you were to talk about illusion time frame, which we spoke of before when we were all in college together on the planet of Era, in a big city called Zarada. Yes, dear souls, the 9 of us, what we would say to you is that you bring this anchor, this spot, this light that you carry with you, that you bring this with you into whatever it is you do during your day-to-day lives, dear souls. Whatever you do, wherever you're at, if you're in service, whatever it is that you work at, bring that attitude with you. Bring that feeling of joy because you're bringing a very high vibration to what you do. You bring in an energy of compassion and love into your work, then you're bringing in another element, a very high vibratory energy. This is going to turn you into a more well-rounded, being a blight gear, one sticky, tasty, delicious one who all your Blue Orb Goddess keeps digressing, but she cannot wait for you to be in her. And I cannot wait to be in you to feel that transfer of energy. But your Blue Orb Goddess needs for your vibration to be complete. She needs for it to be risen so many octaves so that she can bear with the vibration she doesn't like. Wobbly vibration. She likes a nice, stiff, straight vibration coming towards her. Take every dealings that you have, dear, my sweet ones, a smile, a glance, an eye contact. Love that person. Like you're in love with every person that you could ever meet, their souls. Care about them like you would worry about yourself when you wanted something material, dear ones. Hold that thought and put that out there, expecting nothing back materially and feeling rewarded. If you get a smile back in return, dear souls, your mission is to anchor that light. You knew this going in. It's to anchor the light. You are beings of love. You are beings of light. It's time that we know, dear souls, your Blue Orb Goddess knows that. You know this. But it's time that you're consciously aware of it at all times. Have it in your mind. Your Blue Orb Goddess does not want you hung up on thinking about it, but she wants it incorporated, so you just consciously flow with it or in an unconscious way in your third density reality. And that's another thing. Dear souls, a lot of you lately are starting to live part of your lives in higher 40. More and more in a higher fourth dimension, and you flow back and forth depending on the situation you're dealing with your souls. Hold your souls. Your Blue Orb Goddess is so happy. She's so happy because she knows that with. Now, moment with every now moment that comes by, which is all that is, It gets to the point where that now moment when we can have that energy transfer together. It's going to be upon us, dear souls, and there's no need to experience emotions like jealousy. There's plenty of the Blue Orb Goddess to go around. The Blue Orb Goddess has endless energy. So, dear souls, line up for that energy transfer. I want to have it with you all. I love you, but it's like one big cosmic organization together with each other. Reflect, dear souls, on what connects you. It's love, it's light. Focus on these things. Focus on what brings love and light to your immediate reality. What brings true love and light, not some quick fix to your souls like a material item. No? What brings you a pure smile of pure joy? That thought of, wow, that's really neat. Yes, dear souls, what could that be? This is important for your own evolutionary growth. We have tuned into you. The Pleiades girls have tuned into you, tuned into your vibration, your frequency, like a radio station we tuned into you in the 1970s. The later part of that decade, your time, dear souls, when we were all in college together on the planet of the era in the city of Zarata. All my sisters, the Rainbow Orb Goddess. Radiance. Ashina, the Admiral for the Venusian Air Service. The Vibrants are Blue, Flame Goddess, her little sister Prashana, the Violet Flame Goddess, our Yellow Flame Goddess, Sapphiros, our Fairy Kingdom, Goddess Elantra. Well, or Elanteris, like her parents named her, but she doesn't like to go by Antares, the Antaros Gateway, where her parents came from. Before they settled the Pleiades, she goes by Elantra, and of course, our go-cults are two brilliant go-to girls, Luminous, the crystal rainbow Pleiadian girl. And our pink, or yes, she's got blonde hair, and she's got pink skin, Fusacia. She is an attorney, but not like you think, dear souls. She's an attorney for the Federation. We don't have petty issues like you do on your planet, unfortunately. Not for you. In our higher dimensions, we don't. We don't think that way. She just helps councils negotiate. Gateways and different portals and different passageways and different kinds of commerce between star nations. She works for the Pleiadian High Council and the Pleiadian Council of Light. I'm your Blue Orb Goddess, we of. Have the equipment to what you would PhD in your terms to your souls to do what we do. We are not the goddess, we are a goddess. Except for your blue orb. Goddess has that title of the Blue Orb Goddess of the Pleiades, and our Rainbow Word Goddess too. The other ones, the flame ones, they are part of an affiliation of goddesses of their particular craft on our planet. Oh, sweet, sticky souls. There is so much for you to know. You're so much like you yet. You're going to find our society. Everything you ever hoped it could be and more. When you experience it, dear souls, our beautiful colors, our beautiful landscape, interacting, having one-on-one conversations with. Plants with animals here, one-on-one direct, like you would talk to another human, dear souls, on your planet. You are becoming a Pleiadian planet. Goddess is going to drag you kicking and screaming so she can get into your candy store because you know that sweet tooth your Blue Orb Goddess has, dear souls. It's time to break free of traditions. Dear souls that are plaguing your mind, things that your parents might have just done because that's the way it was done, things that that's just the way it was done. It couldn't be any different. Let's just mindlessly go that way. No, dear ones, those days are over with. It'll never be like that again. It's time to step forward, move into your strength, move into your power. Don't give over your power mentally to anyone. Dear souls, nobody never somebody has better than you. You can admire others, dear souls, but never let an allegiance. 2, affect how you make a decision. That could affect somebody else. Another soul, dear souls, absolutely not. Your Blue Orb Goddess loves you. And emotions like fear and jealousy, they belong to yesteryear. Oh, my sweet, sticky ones. It makes me again want to ask you if you know how to say to groovy. Do you know how to say, do you like, well, your blue orb goddess should know that you would at this time, but I thought that you would. I think that you could. Your emotions to your souls, which your blue orb goddess knows a thing or two about emotions. They're clues, they're little signals, they're hints. Hints for you. Examine your thoughts. Look at them from every angle that you. Think it without overthinking it. Think it through good, but don't overthink it. Go to what makes you comfortable, and then push yourself just a little bit past that uncomfortable point, and then stop. Just push it, but don't overdo it. Your blue or goddess hates it when you feel sad or you feel down. Ask yourself why you feel sad. Dear souls, this may sound like a cliche. Ask yourself why you're sad. Look for an answer as to why you're sad when you feel like you truly, dear souls, with doing a little bit of soul searching. When you feel like you've got that answer, look at that answer. Look at your conclusion. And just ask this. Your blue orb goddess would invite you to ask this question. Can you look at it from a different perspective? And possibly, just like when we transfer together, you could say that I was in you, or you could say that you were in me. But the fact of the matter is, dear ones, we are in each other, but we are in each other all the time. We are all one. Everything is connected. Everything came from the same source. The creation, it's not separate. We came from the creation, dear souls. We are the creation. All the cells in your body are part of your body. Every single one of them is their own individual part, but they're your body. And it's even deeper than that, your souls. It's even more connected than that. I'm not buying these. Your emotions, dear souls, your emotions are your key. Learning how to balance yourself like the blue orb goddess. She can balance anything you got to see her. You ought to see what his Pleiades girls can do, and the way we can balance on things. We are all very athletic, and we have extremely high, what you would call Earth IQs. Let's just say our IQs are, on average, around what you would call on Earth numbers 500, somewhere in there. I think we all know what each individual's ones between us sisters, but we're not going to say. We know that bloominess and fusations are a little bit higher than the rest of ours, but we're all close within that 500 range. And we're all very extremely athletic in martial arts, in our form of yoga. Different techniques that we use to stay in shape and our light bodies, dear souls. Because we have to shapeshift and multidimensionally depending on where we travel and where we go to their souls. So it's important that we take care of ourselves too. The Pleiades girls, we all are looking forward to that transfer with you, exchanging energies with you and exchanging, letting our DNA fill each other and becoming that oneness. We love that you're bringing so much joy to Mother Earth and little small specks. You are lighting up that tree that is surrounding Mother Gaia and turning her into the crystal and heart. The crystal and heart candy store that she is becoming because you, dear souls, moment by moment in life, all you can do is take things in any situation you are. There is no past, there is no present. You can use other realities, call it the past. Whatever you want to use as reference points to your thoughts. The gear souls. There is nothing but right. This second, what is more important than what you're doing right at this second? There can't be anything because there's nothing else you could be doing. Dear souls, and if there is, then that's another thing you need to take a look at, my sweet, sticky, delicious, tasty ones. Nice sweets, perfect combination of sweet and sour ones. What is it that you think or feel that you could be doing? And if that's the case, are you feeling or thinking that way because you feel obligated from another soul? Dear souls, gear souls, where is it coming from? Where are your thoughts coming from? Certainly not about your blue orb goddess. Because if you were thinking about your Blue Orb Goddess, he would pick up on that. But your Blue Orb Goddess believes in free will. She does not interfere with your thoughts, but your Blue Orb Goddess will tell you this. If you think about her, it will draw her attention. But she will shut that off. She will hear privately what you're thinking for, probably a few seconds of your time. There's nothing that can be done about that, dear souls. But your Blue Orb Goddess respects you and will turn that off immediately. Dear souls, I am a frequency keeper. I am a blue energy. Don't forget. So of course, I cannot just shut my radio station off. I have to be tuned in case something needs me in the cosmos. I have learned. Tune out what is not meant for me, but I can't help, dear souls, at my ascended level to pick up on this stuff. None of the Pleiades girls do. You think about them, even just a tiny bit, and the intention is going to be put out there. Dwell on us at all, and we won't be able to help it, but up that you're thinking about us, and that's okay, dear souls, because we're thinking about all of you too. To exchange keys to our candy stores with you. Oh, that sweet, delicious candy store. Believe me, we all have a sweet tooth, especially your Blue Orb Goddess. If you don't know that by now, you are moving to a higher realm of being. You're moving into your star, multidimensionality. Like we said, dear souls, how about being a planet one day? Your own star system, your souls. It doesn't really matter because you're all part of creation, wherever it is that you chose for your path to go. It's all creation just manifested over and over again, endlessly, dear souls. Nothing ever began, nor did it start or end, dear souls. It always just was. With the Court's new adventures too. Your frequency is everything, your souls. What do you want to put out there? What do you want in return? It's that simple. I need you to know what your Blue Orb Goddess wants with you, and she can't wait to have it happen when you're of that vibratory nature. She just loves things that are highly vibrating. We hope your Blue Orb Goddess, and I know the rest of the sisters at the Pleiades girls would feel this way. We hope that what we say makes sense to you. We are doing the best we can. We still have a long way to grow in our evolutionary paths as well. We're not angels yet. Oh, dear souls, believe me. In some ways, we're far from it. As far as your thought of an angel goes, believe me, dear souls. But I digress. I'll leave that up to your own imagination, dear souls, but I wouldn't imagine too much. I think you know what your Blue Orb Goddess is getting at. She's getting at that. She loves you and wants to give you a big hug and transfer power with you for a second. And then share it equally with all of you. Dear souls, I cannot wait. With every transmission I have to you, dear souls, it just gets. I know that it's getting closer and closer, and even your Blue Orb Goddess, even her 6th and 7th dimensional, 11 to 12th dimensional consciousness sometimes. Even with that, dear souls, she can be impatient. Your Blue Orb Goddess loves you. Your Blue Orb Goddess from the Pleiades. And I'd like to send my love to you, and I'm so proud of you. Dear souls. It's been really, really fun, and once again, I'm going to say before your Blue Orb Goddess ends this transmission. Do you know how to say de groovy? Do you know how to say delight? Do you know how to say de gorgeous? This has been your Blue Orb Goddess